really what the Lazarus Project is about bringing to life a text. The really exciting thing is that I think with this technology, it's still in its infancy, and we are on the brink of being able to recover a whole host of texts that have been written off or are simply entirely unknown. In other words, we're about to change the canon of Western literature. And if we get to Japan and China, perhaps we can do the same for Eastern literature. So I think of it as a renaissance of the past.
I've been working on the Vercelli book, which it's so neat to be able to work on that. We're going to be imaging, we've imaged about 70 folios so far, and we're going to be imaging like 70 more. And the next ones that we're imaging is the poem The Dream of the Rude, which I had actually read in high school in my English class. So it's going to be even more, it's just going to be so amazing to be able to touch the actual document that I was reading on just like a piece of paper in high school. And it really impacted my life when I read the poem just in my English class, so I can imagine how it's going to be actually seeing it in real life.
The Mappa Mundi, it's thought to be a 9th century map of the world. And previous to actually seeing it, I didn't quite understand what that meant, because it's not just a geographical representation of the world. It incorporates cultural knowledge of the different areas and really tracks the spread of culture between countries. And so it's a really fascinating find. And to see it with the naked eye, so much of the detail's lost. And Mr. Boydson's had real success with the UV lighting using UV filters, and has just brought out a lot of pictures. Pictorially, visually, it's extremely exciting to look at, just because it's so, you've got all these graphic representations.
It's a dream. It really is a dream. I can't believe that I've had the opportunity to come here and be a part of imaging these old documents, bringing them to life. Never thought in a million years I would be able to do this. And then it's also made me think about the future. Like, what does this mean for me? Why am I here? Obviously, there's a reason behind that. And so it'll be interesting to see how this one opportunity will begin to blossom into something great.
Working with these documents, it's unreal. These are just priceless artifacts, and just thinking about how few people have actually seen these, and the ones that have are field experts. This is what their careers are, their lives are dedicated to. And me as an undergraduate student, a sophomore, having access to these things, being able to touch them, actually work with them, it's just an absolutely wonderful experience.
So it's really great having Greg, whose knowledge of what we're looking at is so profound, and then to work with the students and see the students catch the vision and understand a bit about what we're doing.
I mean, it's unbelievable, because you come in and you're immediately faced with this, 10th century document, and you're touching it, you're moving it, you're imaging it, interacting with it, and to be able to see it, with the naked eye versus under all of the different spectral lighting we're using. I mean, the results are amazing, and we haven't even begun starting the full layering process of the images, and you can see dramatic differences. So it's really just thrilling.